Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and of course, happy Halloween to all you fine folks around the world. Welcome to a very special episode of Hangin at Inti HQ, live from Inti Creates headquarters in beautiful Chiba, Japan. I am your host, Inti Creates producer, localization director, and resident of the Mouse Pokemon, Matt Papa. To my right is this fine gentleman here. His name is
Andrew Singleton, localizer here at Inti Creates in Chiba, headquarters of many fine games, and one very special spooky one. I like the Pikachu again. Look at this. Pikachu. That's exactly what.
That's how he sounds.
That's
right?
how it sounds
yeah,
like.
That's exactly what he sounds like. Right? Yeah.
I got confused for a second.
Yeah, I know.
That's a real thing with you.
I'm playing tricks on your ears.
Yeah.
That's exactly like it.
What's up with that?
But yeah, it's technically not Halloween anymore here in Japan, but we're still feeling the Halloween spirit, and we wanted to, because we weren't able to stream last week, because this guy was in America last week, celebrating some family fun times. Yeah. So you had a good America trip.
Very much.
Good.
Very
Good.
nice. Good to be back. It's been quite a while since I had family time. So
Yeah. That's really nice. And you were in Vegas, right?
That's right. I went to Las Vegas.
You had
First time.
I've heard Vegas has some very, very, very tasty food.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There was tons of.
So you ate like a king for a week, didn't you?
Yeah, definitely hitting up every
guy,
buffet and brunch stuff and like burgers and beer and everything. It was ridiculous.
Dream, living the dream,
ridiculous.
man. Living the
Definitely
dream.
the best part.
But
Yeah,
I guess you didn't come back, a poker king swimming in chips.
No, it was never the plan, but I was a little bit heavier, I think.
Yeah, I'll get you. I mean, that's what happens when you reintroduced all that tasty American
it's like
goodness.
buffets, like they're like there's no time limit or anything.
So dangerous.
You just take your time and graze. It's out of control.
It's crazy. But yeah, I mean, because it's been 3 weeks since we've been with you guys. I've been catching up with some games, trying to do like some Halloween stuff. I was streaming Symphony of the Night on my channel. I just finished that last night, just in time for Halloween, so that was really cool. That was kind of the goal. I wanted to finish it before Halloween.
The whole deal,
as much as both standard and inverted castle, as much as I could.
Get the whole 198% or whatever.
The total is 206%, and without really checking anything, I got like 195.6.
Dang, that's pretty.
Not too shabby.
That's pretty good.
All things considered, so I'll take that. Doing some of the Overwatch Halloween stuff, which is fun.
Yes.
I had probably the best pancakes I've ever had in my life, thanks to Halloween.
Yeah.
There's a place called Eggs and Things. It's like a Hawaiian-based chain, and they have a bunch around Japan now too. And their pancakes are absolutely awesome. And they have these
it's pretty
Halloween limited edition pancakes. They're like.
Yeah, they always have
blow
special editions.
My friggin' mind. It was like cocoa pancakes with sweet pumpkin sauce, and they had this stack of purple whipped cream that was made from Japanese purple potato, and it was all covered in M&Ms.
Spooky.
Just getting verklempt just talking about it.
What's with the M&Ms though? The rest of that makes sense.
I don't know, but I love M&Ms and stuff.
Were they melted at all?
Kinda. They were kind of cooked a little bit.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Awesome.
Pretty good.
I can talk about this pancake literally for the next hour, but I'm gonna refrain. I know.
To wait till next year.
Sad boys. I'm very sad. But yeah, I can talk about this for the next hour. But it is Halloween, and we are here to celebrate the occasion. Right. But before we get to that, we don't really have too much in the way of news. Like I said, I feel like that's been kind of the common theme lately. Is not too much in the way of news. Mostly because,
we're getting a game out.
Yeah, we are nose to that grindstone.
It's that time
on Dragon Mark for Death. It's getting down to the wire now, and but we're doing our thing.
Yeah,
and I think it's shaping up pretty nicely. But the one piece of news I do have for you guys today, and it's more of a reminder than anything, is that in 2 weeks.
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Count them. 2 weeks, we will be in the Big Apple, New York City, for Anime NYC. And
very exciting.
So Anime NYC, it's going to be our first time in New York for an event, first time at Anime NYC, and
it's only the second Anime NYC.
Yeah, it's only the second one to ever exist, really. So we're trying to get it on the ground floor. Hopefully it goes really well. So we're going to be there from November 16th to 18th. That's when the show is. This is going to be your last chance to be able to play Dragon Mark for Death before it releases in December. So if you are in the New York City area, I highly recommend you guys come out to the show, come say hi to us, play some Dragon Mark for Death. And someone says in the chat, yes, we do have a panel actually on Friday evening. So if you're at the show, definitely come check out the panel. Definitely be talking some Dragon stuff there as well. I can pretty much safely assume that much.
All right.
So yeah, so we've got a lot of cool stuff coming up for Anime NYC. So I highly encourage you guys to check this out there if you can. And yeah, and that'll wrap things up for our 2018 event schedule.
Yeah, coming in late too.
Yeah, well, it's been
stretching out the eventing year.
Yeah, it's been a crazy one, but you know, it's
longer and longer, huh?
I'll take it though.
No, it's gonna be great.
It gives us more opportunities to see you guys, and that's the whole reason why we do this in the first place. So I'm very much looking forward to it. It's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah.
Plus, it'll be nice to be back in. It'll be nice to be back in New York.
Yeah.
It's been a couple years since I've been New York proper. So I'm very excited for that. But I mean, that's really it as far as news and all that stuff goes. So I mean, we want to have some fun and just play some Curse of the Moon and just hang out with you guys. And it's a festive Halloween. We want to hear about your Halloween. So we want to talk about Halloween because Halloween's always been one of my favorite holidays.
Oh, it's great
because it's just the atmosphere around it is so fun. And I just love it. So,
these days it's a holiday. It's for kids, I guess, but like adults get just as much into it.
Absolutely, yeah. And like and I'm so glad, because we're here in Japan, and for the longest time in Japan, Halloween really had no life here whatsoever.
Yeah, it's only been a recent phenomenon.
Yeah, I would say within the past 5-ish years, maybe, as when it really started to make itself more noticeable.
Yeah.
Because even in like 2010, the last before I moved back here in 2014, the last Halloween I spent in Japan was 2009, and the presence of Halloween in 2009 was very, very minimal.
Yeah.
Very, very minimal, and I'm talking like downtown, like Osaka, like happening area central. And
yeah.
Like almost no.
Oh yeah.
Most of the people celebrating Halloween were other foreigners.
Right. Yeah, I guess I would.
So it's changed a lot since then. I think.
I swear, this year it looks like it's the critical mass or something.
Like
you see the decorations everywhere.
Decorations are everywhere. The commercial side of things has definitely picked up on
that's for sure.
the Halloween spirit. You get lots of spoopy treats.
KFC has a Halloween bucket. Yeah. The Halloween bucket of chicken.
Like I said,
just like the Christmas bucket. They're trying to get in there.
The place had Halloween pancakes.
Oh, yeah.
That's a perfect example of what I'm talking about.
Rather than just like fall ones.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it was. It's been a nice change of pace to really see Halloween start to come alive commercially, and then you hope that kind of trickles down into just everyday life.
Right.
Although I've heard people saying they saw like kids like trick or treating around like some areas and stuff like that. That's great. I honestly never thought I would see that here.
Yeah, that's of all the Halloween stuff that has caught on here, that's one of the things that hasn't yet.
No, not at all.
Kids trick or treating. It's almost like been adults.
Yeah.
Or older,
like just kind of going around like downtown, like going to like just like pubs or like clubs or just basically it's more like a party scene.
Did you see the pictures of Shibuya last night?
Oh my god! Yeah, seriously, you guys, like if you want to see what the penultimate craziness of Halloween here was like, just Google like Halloween Shibuya. Absolutely bonkers town.
There were just pictures from above of the main crossroads and everything. You can't see the street.
Yeah.
There's just people everywhere.
Yeah. And I don't mind crowds, but
I went out there a few years ago and even that I was like, oh gosh, there's so many people, I can't do this.
Yeah, because it's like it gets to a point where it's like, crowds are one thing, but it gets to a point where there's just so many humans that the area is not built to handle that many people. And so, it's like, good luck going to the bathroom, good luck,
And it's already a wide open area.
Yeah.
Lots of pedestrian space and everything.
Oh, it is. It absolutely is. But yeah, it just gets pretty crazy to the point where it's just like, it's hard to enjoy it properly unless you're just completely sloshed, I guess. I don't know.
A lot of folks out there.
Not that I would ever recommend such a thing. But I can, that's just how it is, though.
Yeah.
But you know what else is neat about Halloween? spooky games, spooky video games, especially 8-bit ones. So we're gonna play some Curse of the Moon today.
It's only appropriate.
Only appropriate. I mean, what better Inti Creates game to play today than Curse of the Moon? But we want to do something a little different because, you know, we've played Curse of the Moon here a couple of times, but we've never played Nightmare Mode on the stream before. As far as
we did.
As far as I'm aware.
I thought we did once.
Did we once?
I think we did once.
Did we once?
I think we did.
I will trust him on this one. My memory sucks, like bad.
But it's a good mode. It's a very good mode.
I will
it's
trust
a great way to
him
play the game.
on this one. But we're gonna do it anyway. Even if we've done it once, we're gonna do it again. But you know, we're gonna start from the beginning and just kind of go through and do our thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I mean, it's definitely up there in challenge-wise.
Yeah, for sure. So
spooky challenge.
Extra spooky bits of the challenge department. So, we are gonna transfer things over to the gameplay. I'm gonna signal Isaacline over there to switch things over. And we're gonna play some Curse of the Moon, gang. Now, since you have the better memory, would you like to?
We'll give it a shot.
Have the honor.
Let's do it.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, we're here to talk Halloween with you guys. We're here to just have a good old time. So now,
extra spooky veteran.
Extra spooky veteran.
Let's go.
So like.
It's good music, but well, not so many spoilers.
Yeah,
anybody in here, not quite played the game yet.
That's true. That's fair. That is fair.
Everybody. The real spooky thing would be like
playthrough as Alfred.
Alfred only.
Alfred only, no magic.
That's
extra spoopy.
Yeah. Oh, geez.
Oh, you're not gonna go.
Oh, that's true. You're right. I almost forgot.
So you're not gonna go to the magical steps that everyone's like, how do I get to those steps? And then you get Jibo, you're like, oh, that's how I get to those steps.
Nightmare Mode, that's what it's about.
But, so, growing up, like, what was your, like, Halloween experience like as a kid? Like,
it's pretty
standard,
like
in Grand Ole Tennessee.
In Tennessee, I mean, you'd expect it. I would go, like, pretty suburban, go to a neighborhood, and you can get, dress up as a kid, get your trick-or-treat on. Well,
So you grew up in a pretty like suburban area. Like...
Yeah, it was outside of Nashville when I was of the age to be doing that.
Now, when was the last time you trick or treated?
Oh wow!
Like how old were you when you called it quits?
I can't exactly remember. So it must have been fairly young.
Yeah.
I want to say because I moved to Memphis when I was in 5th grade. I don't remember ever doing it there. I remember doing it in Nashville. So. Ooh, I'm about to get. You got
off the trick or treat.
You dragged me
early then.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, that guy's a total jerkwad. Okay, so you
I think
called it quits on trick or treating pretty early in your life then.
Probably.
Like were you too cool for school type of thing, or just kind of?
Probably lots of stuff, life stuff, and whatnot as well.
Yeah, because I mean, I knew kids, in my classes and stuff like that. Like I said, by the time they were around, 5th or 6th grade or what have you, they were just like, oh, I'm too cool for this. That was definitely not me. I was definitely not too cool to trick or treat.
Jeeble, it's so sad. So spooky already.
Yeah, I know, right? The last time I trick or treated was in college. Yes.
Seriously?
I'm one of those people. Because you gotta keep in mind. So like I grew up in like a suburban area outside of Philadelphia, and I think a lot of the American suburb experience for Halloween was pretty similar.
Mm-hmm.
Go down the streets around my neighborhood. Always knew
so much damage.
Oh, yeah, no, this guy totally sucks. He totally sucks.
How hard Nightmare Road really was.
We had pretty long streets. Like all the streets near my house where I grew up, like all the streets were like really long. It was like 3 block segments of like streets, so it was really easy to navigate. So me and my friends, we would go pretty much as soon as school let out, we'd go home and basically get our pillowcases and just go to town, basically. Oh no!
Stop right there.
No.
We'll do old school. You want to switch off?
Okay. That's right. But
tell me go up there. Up it's so much harder than just taking the normal route.
yeah, but
yeah,
it feels dirty not
route.
it feels dirty not utilizing that when you finally
That
can.
is true. Only real time you can do that.
Yeah. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with it. Yeah, me and my friends always trick-or-treated. I always remember, like, one of my friends from elementary school, he had a garage in his like backyard, and they would always do like haunted houses in there every year.
Oh,
so that was really fun. I always remember that very fondly, and we the same kid. There's basically like a pretty like small crew of us that would go trick or treating every year. It's about like 4 or 5 of us, and he had a peanut allergy. So what we would do, like after we finished trick or treating for the night, was we would all circle back at his house, and we would divvy up candy. And since he had a peanut allergy, he couldn't eat any of the candy with peanuts in it.
Right.
So the candy with the peanuts in it was always my favorite. Like Reese's peanut butter cups, Reese's Pieces, what have you. Those were always my favorites. And since he couldn't eat them, he'd always be like, okay, here's all my Reese's stuff, and then I would trade him, non-peanut stuff for all his Reese's stuff.
I was gonna say, I hope you traded.
Oh yeah, of course, no, always fair trade, always fair trade.
Not taking his Charizard, not giving him.
Nah, no way.
Not that kind of kid, right?
we were nice. We were nice.
All right. Giving him a
because I know he always liked. There was always, I can't remember which candy it was. There was one he always really liked. I was just kind of like, whatever on. So that was always a very easy. That was a very easy trade.
Fair enough. That's synergy.
Yeah, no, it was very nice.
Good when everything works out.
Was there any Halloween costumes that you remember doing as a kid that you really liked?
Not really.
No.
This is all really basic stuff, I think.
Okay, just did like I am a ghost. I am a.
Yeah, I think like Dracula, sort of.
Yeah, I think I did
kids
Dracula in like first grade or something like that.
Yeah.
But my 2 favorites I did growing up, I remember very well, is in, I think it was 5th grade, so that would be 97. They had like Mortal Kombat costumes at the Halloween store.
Nice.
And I was Smoke from Mortal Kombat, so like the Gray Ninja.
Yeah.
So that was dope as hell.
Like 5th grade size.
Oh, of course.
Smoke out.
Come on, every.
You're even supposed to be playing that game. Come on.
You're not supposed to, but.
Well, I guess you play the SNES version. They're just sweating. There's no blood in that.
In Mortal Kombat 1, that's true. That was not true in 2 and 3.
Right.
But my mom was cool. She didn't really care because she knew I wasn't like gonna be trying to rip dudes' heads off and stuff. So she never gave me a hard time about that kind of stuff. Yeah, little did she know. But yeah, she never gave me a hard time about any of that kind of stuff. So that was always really nice.
Fair enough.
But yeah, so going as a Mortal Kombat Ninja was really awesome. And then in 6th grade. I was obsessed with Warcraft, like the original.
Yeah.
My best friend in elementary school, he had a Mac, and you ever played Warcraft 1? Warcraft 1 like ran exponentially better on a Mac than it did on a PC.
Sure.
And so like I didn't really have a PC at home at the time, so I never got to play it at home. But I would always play it at his house. I was obsessed with it. So I dressed as an orc from Warcraft for 6th grade. And what was crazy is that somehow, I remember like we would do, all the kids in the class would line up, and our teacher, Mrs. Steiner, she would try to guess like, which kid was sitting. Some were pretty obvious and whatever. But despite the fact that I was not wearing a mask, I just had paint in my face green. She did not recognize me.
That's great.
I don't know how she didn't recognize me, but she did not recognize me.
Maybe she was messing with you.
She was messing with me. She did a pretty dang good job, because, like, the kids she did recognize, she pointed them out, bing, bang, boom. Like, oh, there's Johnny and Sally and Billy and whatever.
we got a question. You ever take the whole bowl when they leave a note saying just take one?
No, what kind of savage would do that?
No, I don't.
That is extra savage.
I've always been a goody two shoes.
I never called myself a goody two shoes, but that's like that's just a D move. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. It's the honor system. You have to have honor.
Yeah. That's some
saved your bacon.
That's some honorless treachery right there. Homie does not play that. Go Bat Boys.
Took a few, even if it said one on sometimes. Yeah, I don't know if I even did that. I was always like,
if the
very
people,
straight
I think
laced.
maybe if they were like kind of jerks, I would do that.
Well, I mean, if they left the bowl, you wouldn't even see them, right?
Well, sometimes people would be there. They were just like extra lazy. They'd be like sitting on their porch and just have a bowl, just like they could not be bothered.
Really? Okay, I don't think I've ever seen anyone like that.
I mean, that wasn't something you saw all the time, but like, it's like they just could not be bothered. Like,
but then you're gonna take extra right in front of their faces.
I'd be stealthy about it.
I don't know.
Yeah, I
don't know about this Matt Papa guy.
I have the stealth of a stampeding rhinoceros, so I mean, take that for what you will. But again, this is not something I do all the time.
No. Yeah. Oh wait, that's
no.
completely wrong. Whoops.
Get all those enemies behind you.
Useful ability. Oh boy.
But yeah, like it was. You know, most my town was, this was like the 80s and 90s and stuff, so like, they were really chill. There were a lot more lax about trick-or-treating rules back then. And based on my friends who have kids have told me, like, it seems like the rules of trick-or-treating nowadays have gotten a lot more like strict.
Yeah, I can bet.
Which is it's sad because like, oh, that's what our world has come to. This really kind of sucks. Like,
yeah, a lot of the stuff that people were always scared of, like razors or drugs or whatever, are all completely hoaxes.
Oh yeah, it's just complete nonsense.
Like, who's gonna do that?
Like no one's gonna put heroin in your kid's butterfinger. Like, relax, dude.
Then you probably just murder kids anyway. Like,
right.
Like, come on, I don't need a Halloween for an excuse
I don't think a heroin addict's gonna spend good money.
Also, yeah,
just to put heroin in your kids' candy. Like, come on. I always remember that was like the big scare.
Right. Well, of course, the thing you really need to be afraid of is like kids wearing black costumes, like in the road at night.
Yeah, that's actually spooky.
That is like a thing that could be a problem. But yeah, I think one thing I would do, like, I think there was a mall nearby.
Oh, okay.
I would go like trick or treat in the mall, and the stores would have stuff.
Oh, see, that's cool.
Like,
that's cool.
Very much a suburban thing, but it was pretty. It was usually a pretty good haul if you did something like that.
The shops on, because in my hometown there was like, the streets with the houses, and then there was like a main street that ran through town that had like shops on it. Sometimes we would go up there, and the shops are usually pretty legit. The convenience store always hooked it up. They were super cool.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, the convenience store always hooked it up.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm from, got some privilege of the U.S. Yeah, I mean, I used to live in New Jersey. I'm from New Jersey.
Is that what, like, curfew?
Well, yeah, I mean, a lot of townships do that now, though. Like,
wow.
Like, you can only trick or treat. Oh, no. Yeah,
I knew that was bad as soon as I did it.
I can only speak for, like the U.S. and stuff like that, but a lot of townships now have strict timelines, strict times.
Here we go. Nice. I'll do it.
Hey, there you go.
I get them twice.
Yeah, so they'll have you can only trick or treat during very specific times. It was just a bummer. Like, God, we used to trick or treat basically until, like, we would basically literally go after school, and then we would just go until like 8, 9 o'clock at night. Like, you'd always see just like hordes of kids walking down the streets till even like it was way after dark at that point. Now, see.
Just come at just
now,
the right
now
angle.
see, I gotta confess though, he's like, oh, I can't trust this Matt Papa character.
Oh God, this is awful. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, Jeeble is not built for that.
I guess he's built for this.
Yeah, right. Now, like I said, I grew up in New Jersey, and I'm putting this out to chat here, YouTube, Twitch. I see you. I grew up in southern New Jersey. Okay, and there was a thing called Mischief Night. Are you familiar with Mischief Night?
Like, I think you have told me about it, but it's not a concept from where I grew up.
Now, chat.
Or even like I've heard
Are
of.
any of you out there
also
watching
crazy stuff that y'all
familiar with the term Mischief Night? This was the evening of October 30th.
Halloween Eve.
Halloween Eve.
There's already an Eve. All Hallows Eve.
Yeah, All Hallows Eve Eve. Which is what we, in the Philly suburbs of New Jersey, we call Mischief Night. And I don't know if this is a thing anymore. Because based on, just, living there into my 20s and stuff like that, I don't really recall seeing much in the way of this in any recent times.
No,
But,
that was the wrong girl.
But when I was a kid, so you're talking like, early, basically through the 90s, right?
Get bopped real soon.
There would be kids going out around at night, just basically I don't want to use the word vandalizing, but
I mean, I think the thing is that like, are you serious?
Oh no!
Are you serious?
Oh no! Now the question is, do you croak and retry so you can get the goodies?
I gotta get the goodies. Goodbye, cruel world. An interesting thing about that is like, there's plenty of mischief that goes off on Halloween, but people just do it on Halloween.
Yeah.
You don't like make a whole big deal out of doing it on the day before.
Yeah, it was like a bona fide thing. The common choice of equipment was, mostly like toilet paper and like shaving cream and stuff like that.
And eggs.
Nothing that would. Only the bad kids used eggs.
Is that right?
All the good boys.
The toilet paper is pretty rough to clean off, though. That's not really that much better.
Right, but
it doesn't smell bad, I guess.
It's not going to cause any damage, though. You know what I mean? TP is not going to hurt anything. Maybe a pain in the ass to take off, but it's not going to hurt anything, I guess. But and shaving cream too. It's you can just wash it off. It's not going to hurt anything, though. And then so that was kind of like the basics, right? The shaving cream and toilet paper. Writing like poop on the street and shaving cream and stuff like that, thinking you're real badass. And then you would kind of level up from there with some kids would take soap bars, and you could basically use like a soap bar to write mischief-y things on like signs or like
that's
cars
pretty tame,
or whatever.
Right? It's soap, it just washes off.
Yeah, and then
mischief-y thing.
And then
but
the extra bad kids would use eggs. They would throw eggs, which can actually
it'd be hard enough to actually
and, damage stuff.
To break a window, I guess. If your aim was off, or if your aim was right, I guess. I've never done any of that.
No, I've never used eggs. I've never used eggs.
What did you use?
Shaving cream, toilet paper, soap.
Yeah. Trust that Matt Papa guy.
He's a real shady character.
All the good stuff. Get him, Alfred.
Yeah, never heard anything. It was fun.
Like, were you just doing it at random, or were you targeting
just
people?
random. Just random.
I don't know which is worse, doing it random or you can't do that. Blocked.
Yeah, just totally random. I mean, maybe I can't say I never targeted anybody. If, like, the kid in my class would, bully me. He's just helping me get some extra TP.
Oh, sure.
But never, like I said, nothing ever, permanent or, wouldn't ever, destroy anything or anything like that. Just...
Fair enough.
But, that's something that, people, kind of knew about and, would, prepare for.
Yeah.
There we go. Come on. Ah, didn't time it right.
Oh.
No, never egged anything. It did TP some trees and some stuff, but never egged anything. No.
Sure.
I was too much of a good boy for eggs.
Not too good a good boy for toilet paper and
absolutely
and shaving cream and
absolutely not. Because he has like I keep my. I also have an older brother, so like I could go around with him and his buddies. So I was like, ooh, it's so cool.
Oh, I see.
Hey, 7-year-old Matt's got to feel cool some way, right? You know.
Sure. Oh, by the way, if anybody has questions and stuff, like,
yeah. We're taking questions. Yeah, we want to hear about your Halloween experiences or
game related.
If you got Inti questions too. You know, we're here to talk to you guys. So, oh, you going up there?
That's a good point. I could do that.
All those early Jeeble areas that you can now get.
That's true. I don't know if I've heard of this one. Oh, I think I have.
Yeah. Your doggos.
Yeah, it's not gonna be fun.
That's true.
Yeah.
Scott Trey says, "Is there any chance is there Inti stuff in tomorrow's direct?"
Tomorrow is just a Smash Direct.
Yeah.
So, safe to say. Well, I guess.
Well, this much I can. This much I can. Promise you. I can promise you this much. If there was, I would absolutely not tell you about it.
That is true. That is very true.
Yeah. So. Star Strafe says, "I'm most fearful to ask, but is that Pikachu onesie the reason for the stream delay? As comical as that would be, Star, no, Pikachu, Kigurumi, as these little bad boys are called, is not the reason for the delay." Oh yeah, no, Smasher, trust me, every game company gets asked things they obviously cannot answer. But, yeah, that's part of the course. But, no, I will never condemn anybody for asking, but...
it's a long direct, so...
You know, but I could never do that. You breaking an NDA like that would ensure that you would never get another opportunity like that ever again. Yeah, that just does not fly. You know, and also, just in all seriousness, breaking those sort of NDAs that's like major offense, like type of stuff. That's not just like oopsie tootsie, I broke NDA. No, like that. Like breaking an NDA is like a pretty serious matter. Like you can, you could be in legal. They could take, a company could take legal action against you for breaking NDAs.
Oh, it's gonna be sweet. This is not good. That's just mean. Put that man's there.
Yeah, it's like, well, so that breaking NDA would be a good way to get fired and or sued. Yeah. Oof, and nobody wants any of that. So. Oh, nice.
Got him.
That axe is just
love that axe.
So satisfying.
Take my time.
But yeah, so I mean, like I said, I always really loved Halloween.
Sounds like it.
Oh, it was fun. Actually, I haven't talked about a lot of stuff in a really long time, so it was kind of fun to revisit that in my head. A lot of that stuff.
It's gonna be bad.
I would say probably the most fun costume I did as an adult in like recent times. I did like a cheapo ghetto like Servbot costume one year.
Oh yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Just like foam sheets and like cardboard and all that kind of stuff. It was fun. My daughter about to quiz. She was a butterfly. Oh, did you call her Morpho or Lumen?
Get out of here.
If you guys ever dress up as Inti characters for like Halloween or like cosplay or anything like that, please do share them with us like on social media. We love seeing that kind of stuff. Absolutely love seeing that kind of stuff.
It's their problems. Can I take it through this with 3 pips of life?
Pips. I like that word. 3 pips. That's a very good word.
Pip pip. Okay, well, I was asking for that.
That was pretty good.
I've embarrassed myself.
That was funny. That was funny. No harm done, man. That was really good. I'm taking a shortcut.
I haven't played this stage in a minute. It was a good shortcut.
That's not good.
Oh yeah.
Oof.
That'll do it.
Yeah, that'll help.
That'll do it.
Goodbye.
Nice. Yeah, apparently they've started doing. So Shibuya is where like everybody goes, but I heard that Ikebukuro is starting to be a spot too, but it's for
really?
more like serious cosplays, like Halloween cosplay instead of just like, you know, Mario costumes or whatever.
Like-
it's like
They have these like Mario costumes
mini
at like the
cosplay
variety
guy.
store here that instead of like M and L for like Mario and Luigi, it's like A and B.
yeah.
I just
Is
seen them, like-
that's just it.
Just A and B.
A and
like
B.
Mario is A, Luigi is B.
Okay. Albio and Bruno.
There you go.
Inti Crew ever goes on YouTube and hear the fans do remixes and covers of tracks from the game.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I just when I was setting up
By
the,
A and B, that's probably it. Albio and Bruno.
when I was actually setting up the you know, all like the descriptions and stuff like that for this stream for the YouTube side, I actually a guitar cover of the second stage for Curse of the Moon came up on my feed and I was listening
That's
to it.
cool.
I was literally listening to it as I wrote. Why did I just do that? Literally listening to it as I wrote the description for the stream. So
Nice.
the answer is yes.
Yeah.
I definitely do enjoy those a lot, and whenever I see them, I definitely give them a listen.
Yeah, there's some someone who was doing arranging Curse of the Moon songs in, like, let's say, for the hardware of a certain NES game manufacturer. So they had their particular sound fonts and their on-cart sound chip. Like, it's pretty cool. It's very like authentic sounding.
That's pretty dope. I kind of want to hear that.
Have you not heard those? You definitely.
Yeah,
please
please link those to me. That sounds pretty dope.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Oh, it's gold, boy.
Gold for the Pikachu. The classic. Ooh, love it.
The axe is like axe to me is the most satisfying of
It's amazing.
Oh no!
Absolutely amazing.
I love big,
It's like
powerful,
huge
like,
wind up
yeah.
on that.
Oof.
Ooh, it's so good.
I got some lightning too.
Yeah, spend it.
He's angry. Save up for one more axe. I think there's 6.
You finish him off with an axe.
That would be very nice. Tried that.
Almost.
Close enough.
Very close.
Close
very
enough. May avoid his gold boy shower of death. Ow. So spook. Like seriously, this is like. I love that.
Yeah, it's very cool. Like that whole boss encounter.
Yeah, it's like, oh, this is filled with all this gold. Nope, it's all spoop.
Yep.
It's actually spoop.
It was possessed. A new Switch revision coming in January. Probably not coming in January, right? Maybe next year.
Yeah. Considering there's like Switch bundles coming out for Christmas.
Yeah.
I cannot imagine that.
I mean, if it's like
being
one of the
case.
silent revisions that like looks identical but maybe has different insides that are cheaper.
Yeah, maybe.
To,
I mean, yeah, that does happen sometimes.
that happens pretty frequently.
Yeah.
Just
But
to keep manufacturing costs down.
Yeah.
I could see that happening. And then,
Not
you know, I'm
not a
worried
Switch,
about
not a Switch SP.
Switch SP, Switch Lite, Switch
Switch Pocket.
Switch Micro. Yeah, I'm a sucker for handheld revisions.
Yeah.
I think I went through just about every DS revision, 3DS. Like, I don't have a 2DS though.
You don't have a cake slice?
What's like the original one?
Original 2DS?
Yeah.
Wait, there's. Oh yeah, there's the folding
new
2DS.
2DS.
There's the new 2DS.
That one is tempting.
Yeah, no, that one's really nice. I like that one.
But I like actually the smaller ones. I like I have a new 3DS. I'm very fond of.
Okay. Yeah, I would like to get a new 3DS.
Yeah, I bought a light like right away.
I like the bigger ones because my hands are big.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The Switch is pretty good size for you then.
Oh, Switch is great.
Yeah.
Switch is way more comfortable than like a Game Boy or a.
Yeah. I would like some maybe more options like a Joy-Con. Like, I'm thinking about getting the Hori Joy-Con that has a D-pad.
I remember hearing some issues about that.
I think those are all fixed.
Did they work that out?
As long as you update the firmware.
Oh, awesome! That's good.
Because they are not wireless. They only work connected to the system. But that's what I want. Because I play it on handheld so much.
Yeah.
So like I don't know what a system for like hardware revision could do that like just new Joy-Cons wouldn't do.
Yeah.
Because also, I mean, it can't really be a different size because they would make Joy-Cons incompatible, right? So if anything, it's like, if it's internal, well, okay, I probably get it.
Yeah.
Like, bigger batteries, always like something I want to hear.
Internal
like,
stuff, internal revisions happen
bigger
all
battery,
the time.
Anything to just make it more portable. Or,
yeah, I mean, if you look at old systems, like there's like, if you look at like model numbers for systems, you can see they're like, they'll change like over time. Like,
yeah.
I remember like PS2 has like the 1000 model, like the 3000 model, and the 5000
right,
model,
and then
like,
there's
stuff like that. So.
There was like the really late revision of the Game Boy SP with a proper backlit screen. That's like really sought after nowadays. You know about those?
Well, what do you mean proper backlit?
Well, because if you look at an SP, it's like backlit, but it's like bottom lit. It's not actually fully backlit like you would expect for a modern screen, right?
Right.
But they have like there was a late model one that did do that. I've never actually gone to the trouble of tracking them down.
Yeah.
Mostly because I love my Micro, which has also a similar, very nice screen.
Yeah.
It's just really, a lot smaller. Some people don't like that.
So itty bitty.
I like itty bits.
I'm gonna get rid of lightning.
Right.
Just fly over him.
Gable. That is true.
Gable man. Later.
He's like, oh. Oh.
My plan isn't foiled. My plan isn't foiled.
Playing, man.
He can't even be bothered anymore.
That's good. But yeah, so if all they have to do to get me to buy a new Switch, like just completely throw my old one in the trash, like new Switch, OLED screen.
Oh yeah, that would be
I need
nice.
to pay attention. I should have taken it. Lightning is useful here. There we go. Yeah, like an OLED screen, better battery life. I think OLEDs are like better energy use, so that might even come with like a better battery life.
OLED would be pretty sweet. I would be all about that.
Yeah,
like.
Yeah, that's the one reason I never like the one portable I never upgraded was the Vita because that's the original screen.
Yeah, it's very nice. Yeah,
like
I have an original.
That's
OLED
a downgrade in my book.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Yeah, I'm really excited for the Smash Direct tonight.
Oh yeah, I'm very curious to see what goes on. It'll be the longest one.
Yeah, 40 minutes or something like that. Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's gonna be pretty dope. It's gonna be pretty dope. That's a good way to you get Halloween followed by a Smash Direct. That's a pretty good back-to-back. If I had to say.
So is that on? That'd be early morning for most of our viewers in here, right?
Yeah, so since it's
States.
11 p.m. Japan time tonight, so you're talking 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific.
Oh wow. Okay.
So all you West Coast peeps better be getting up early.
Like midday UK.
Yeah,
I guess that's their
it's
best
about
time.
like midday Europe. Because if you notice, a lot of these and it's cool that they have the ability to do this. Is that they'll start these directs at different times. Kind of gives different regions a chance to watch it at a good time.
Well, but this time is a time where all of the major regions are awake.
Yeah,
mostly.
Japan's ending their day. Europe's in the middle of theirs, and America's starting theirs.
You may or may not be awake, depending on what coast you live on,
yeah.
I guess, and what your daily schedule's like.
But you're hitting most people though.
Yeah, most of the big regions. But because sometimes they're in the morning, right?
Oh, yeah.
I remember the last one was I woke up and Like I think I just watched a replay. I think didn't
Yeah,
watch it
yeah,
live, but it had just
the last one was
gone.
in the morning, Japan time. I remember because like I woke up, I was like, oh, I'm not gonna check Twitter. I want to be surprised.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, for some reason, like
we're gonna make it through this stage without losing anybody. We're gonna jinx it right now. Here it comes these jerks.
Stop.
I'm probably not.
Well, you know, it's interesting. You know, kind of like in the age of instant information and knowing everything the instant it is there, I've come to really appreciate surprises.
Yeah.
So for stuff like that, like instead of like waking up on Twitter, I'm like, oh, there's everything I need to know in like 2 quick little blurbs. I'd rather just like watch something as it was meant to be seen, and then
yeah, so I'll probably watch the one tonight.
There.
It's gonna be fun because I'm just gonna probably watch that live.
Yeah.
Just
lightning, boys.
Just lightning. Let's go.
Lightning, boys, go. Bushiruka says, my phone screen is small. Do I see a Pikachu?
Pika.
Yes, you do. It's Halloween, Mom. How we do?
I'm not fast enough.
Yeah, Oversurge Azure Alfred. Watch out for Spooky Fire.
Alright.
His hands are so gross looking.
This whole boss, I really like his design.
Oh, he's so well designed.
Very gross. Like, so many teeth.
Just teeth? Teeth everywhere.
Teeth monster. True horror boss.
Oh. Got me earnings life is low.
Oh, who's left? Oh my goodness.
Jump it up.
Timing
back up.
The timing on this is really tight.
Yeah, jump duck, back up. Jump duck, back up. Oh, yeah. We got some Golden Sun desires in the chat there. Is there anybody you're hoping to see tonight?
Oh,
I mean,
man,
our buddy Shovel Knight got revealed last time. That was so
right.
cool. I'm still so happy for those guys.
Playable, but this definitely take. Oh no, Alfred, it's up to you. Man, there's so much HP.
Go, Grandpa.
Oh no. What? No.
Oh, no.
Alright, never mind.
I'm very spooked now.
Why am I? Oh my gosh.
Okay.
That is a lot tighter jump than I was thinking. I can start here. Delirium.
Glad you guys are having fun.
Bob and Bob. Oh man, that'd be great.
Oh, that would be so cool. Kind of like an Ice Climbers type of like thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be so dope. It's going with I'm too tense waiting for news on the next Gunvolt game. Yeah, I can sympathize. I can sympathize.
Oh, that was.
You know, but kind of like we said, you know, when we announced Luminous Avenger, you know, it kind of came with the disclaimer like, this is a super early announcement. You know, normally how it goes is you announce games when they're a good chunk of the way finished. That is not the case with Luminous Avenger. We announced it. When we announced it, it was basically, hey, this game is going to be a thing. And the development has begun.
Yeah.
That's pretty much where we were. So while I understand, you know, you guys want new Luminous Avenger news, and I very much appreciate the fact that you guys are excited for Luminous Avenger news. Yeah, you just got to remember kind of where it is in the, you know, in the development cycle. And so yeah, we're not like just like sitting on, you know, Luminous Avenger news waiting, making you guys squirm or anything like that. You know, it's more just a matter of it's not quite the right time yet.
It's not gonna do it. Not gonna do it.
Chomp.
As much as I would like to try, I can't do this. Let's give it a reset. That is not gonna happen. I can't do it with Miriam. That's rough. Think you can do it in the time we got left?
I'll certainly try.
Oh, stop! Thank you. That's right. I forgot. No.
But yeah. So, are there anything? Is there anything you're hoping for tonight?
I got.
You got a wish list?
No, I think I'm pretty.
Yeah, I mean, there's so
pretty
much
happy.
content
There's so much
in the
in
game.
there.
I mean, even if they released the game and didn't reveal anything else, it would be an amazing piece of work.
Yeah, like going into this, I was hoping to see like Isabel and Inkling, just period, like in a new Smash Bros.
I'm
like
so
those are.
Inkling was fun.
Those are two.
I got to play, like I said, not to brag, I got to play her at E3. And she was a lot of
Fair
fun.
enough.
I'm definitely going to play as Inkling.
I was very happy to see. Beyond that, I wonder. Like two of my favorite Nintendo series recent, in the past 10 years or whatever, were WarioWare and Rhythm Heaven.
Rhythm Heaven.
So obviously Wario's been there forever, but like, I wonder if they could even put a Rhythm Heaven character in there. If I had to choose, like,
oh my god. Oh my god.
Jumps or something.
Oh, jeez. Did it, fam.
Oh, you got G-Boy. Yeah, something like the wrestler from Rhythm Heaven would be so good.
Oh, the wrestler.
Or like, some
the wrestler would be
sort of
amazing.
combo character. So
like,
no
wait,
one
with the announcer?
Probably like an assist trophy would even
that
be
would be fun.
I think there is like, there's no Rhythm Heaven assist trophy in the Smash 4s. I think that's probably what would be the best thing to happen.
Yeah, that would be super cool.
I don't know if there really could be a character. But
my remaining desire is one thing and one thing only.
What's that?
That is my dude Gino.
On that train, huh?
Gino is one of my all-time favorite video game characters from one of my all-time favorite games.
It's a good
Mario RPG.
That's a very good game.
So, if they announce Gino tonight, I will lose my S word.
Oh, and this is probably gonna be it. They said it's the final direct, so could quite possibly be, whatever's left of that game. Here, see if they announce like a story mode.
Just gonna hang out right in that little.
It's just neat.
Yeah, the Nightmare mode version of this guy is pretty nasty.
Yeah.
Go bat power. Oh no, that's not what I.
That works.
Hey, that works too, I guess.
That definitely works.
Getting like the tip of his nose when he opens his mouth there. Yeah, hey, whatever works, right? Pro strats right here. You're seeing them live.
You found a safe spot.
You're seeing the pro strats right here, kids. Tell you what, this Kikurumi's definitely
The heating up?
Yeah, a little bit.
Perfect for the fall. Maybe not indoors though.
Yeah. Alright.
Well, so there was a Rhythm Heaven song in Smash 4. That's cool. That should be. I like so much of the good music in there.
Yeah, how much music that game is packed with is just bonkers. I hope Sakurai is like okay.
Yeah.
Like seriously. Ouch. Jerk face. Alright, Grandpa. It's all you now.
Nice.
Go, Grandpa. Go, Grandpa. Go, Grandpa. Go, Grandpa. Oh, that
does not stop that one. No.
Yeah, it does not. That would be a little too easy.
Poke.
Go, Grandpa! Go, Grandpa! Yeah!
Nice. Right on the buzzer. Merch at Anime NYC, you know it. We got t-shirts.
Oh yes, we will definitely have merch at Anime NYC. Just talking to my merch partners about that earlier today. So no worries there. There will be plenty of Inti goodies for sale at Anime NYC. Grandpa came through at the last minute.
Yeah, right. You got it done.
Yes. Oh, that was fun.
That was
fun. Yeah.
Decent progress through the game.
Yeah, I mean, just about halfway through, I guess you could say. But yeah, I want to thank you guys for hanging out with us. I can use English.
Hope
Tonight,
you weren't too scared.
Here on our Halloween, hope we didn't spook you too hard. Hope your bones ain't rattled and not gonna have nightmares about Pikachu playing video games.
Well, we're doing a stream next week.
Yes,
well,
and now this is kind of like our off-schedule stream to make up for last week.
Yep.
So we will be back next week at 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific next Wednesday night, and that will be our next stream before Anime NYC.
Yep.
And so we'll be showing off some Dragon-y goodness, give you a little taste of what we're going to be bringing to Anime NYC. So definitely make sure you join us next week for all the latest Dragon goodness. Until then, we will see you on Twitter at Inti Creates Yan, on Inti Creates on Facebook. And have a fantastic rest of your Halloween and rest of your evening. And we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Pikachu.
Pikachu.